I will recap and review Shahs of Sunset Season 6, Episode 11. So this was another crazy episode. I mean, these episodes are getting more and more crazy. Like, I feel like I need, like, a session with Iyanla. I mean, because they're just taking me through ups and downs and around the corner. It's like, these relationships are like a roller coaster. It's really, really crazy, okay? And that's being not, I don't want to say crazy. That's too harsh. That's too harsh. I'm going to go with a nicer adjective because I don't want anyone to think I'm being mean to them. They're not crazy. They're more like schizophrenic, okay? These couples are insane, all of them, and not one is better than the other. Okay, I lied about that. Maybe Reza and Adam are a little, they're like a scale 5 from on one scale 1 to 5 on craziness, but you know they still got 5 more levels to go. They're still a little nuts, but you know I'll take a 5 any day over this 10 I'm about to talk about. So let's get into Tommy and MJ. So last episode it left off with MJ and Tommy, who I like by the way, in a huge argument. She told him get out. They were done. She didn't want babies with him. Bye. If she would have spoke Spanish, she would have said adios. You know, if she was in Hawaii, she'd say aloha. You know, if she was Japanese, sayonara. Like, she wasn't playing. Like, get the hell out. Tommy was like, fine, I'll see you later. Go make babies with somebody else. Now, those are fighting words. And, you know, at least to me, if somebody said, go make babies with someone else, that means it's over, in my opinion. But, you know, I guess we have a different dictionary. Because the opening scene opens up with them in the bed, canoodling, like, you know, like last episode didn't take place. I had to wipe my screen on my TV like, is that Tommy? You know, I thought she picked up a one night stand, but no, he's back and more loving than ever. Oh, okay, I only do the reviews, okay? That's it. So, they're snuggling and kissing and saying, you know, oh, you know, they actually, she asked him, when did you get in last night? And he says, midnight, you were asleep. And she says, well, we need to reaffirm our relationship. You told him to get out. Now, it's not like I want you guys to break up. I do not want you to break up. I love you guys together. This was clearly a psychotic misunderstanding, okay? You know, that's a nice word. You know, I call lots of my friends psychotic. But you guys just had a misunderstanding. I think that MJ wants baby so bad that if Tommy says anything that suggests in her head that he doesn't want a baby, she freaks out. She just freaks out. She's gonna go to Craigslist and pick up somebody else. It's crazy. But all he was doing was basically saying, I'm scared too. That's it. That's all he was saying. He didn't say he didn't want to have babies. She freaked out. She didn't console him. It was crazy. So I'm glad that this, you know, nut job couple, it's a loving word. I call all my friends nut jobs. It's good, good that this nut job couple found a common ground and got back to their senses. Because you know what? No offense. Now, I mean everything in a nice way because I'm a nice person. But MJ's running out of time. No offense, you know, tick, tick, tick. You know, she's getting older. I didn't say that, she did. She's getting older, okay? And, you know, she can't afford to waste any time. So I was really glad to find out he was only gone for a couple hours, you know, and then back to baby making. Thank God, you know, it's crazy. But, you know, they're not the only crazy couple on this show. So all the gang went to New York. And they were having dinner. Everybody was there with the exception of Asa. Now, it's pretty good that Asa isn't there. Now, I like Asa, okay? Don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone commenting in my comment section, you know, Asa's the best, and no, I like her. But it's a good thing she wasn't there. Now, I'm a woman, okay? So this is the true facts, okay? I don't want anybody complaining or crying and saying I'm a woman hater. But your hormones fluctuate during your pregnancy, right? Okay, so hers is fluctuating. You know, how could I describe it? Like a mother. Asa's pregnancy behavior, and I'm hoping it's pregnancy behavior. I'm going to put everything on her pregnancy because I like Asha, and I don't want to say that she's turning into, well, you know, YouTube has new rules, so I can't say the B word, but I can say the W word. Hope she's not turning into a witch, okay? I'm really not. And she's saying that her mind is cloggy all the time, and she's having trouble thinking, and she's eating a lot. That's what she said. And then I would add to the list, and you're being mean to all your friends. You know, that would be me, but you know, nobody asked me. So I would add that to the list. So everyone's kind of glad. No, I'm glad she's not there because, you know, she was very, very mean. She's been very insensitive to MJ. Then she went back and complained to her mother that when they all went to Israel, everybody was mean to her. So she's just going through some pregnancy things right now. So, you know, she needs a friend timeout. This is the perfect friend timeout. So, you know, I'm glad she's not there. I mean, no offense. So GG brings Shalom in her place. You know, Asa usually there. Now it's Shalom. You know, and they're dating. And I'm glad Asa wasn't there because I feel like it would have been a lot of arguing. So I was glad when I first seen Shalom. At first, for like 3 minutes, like soon as he gets into the place, he has an attitude. I mean, like a funky attitude. Like, So everyone's like, what's wrong with him? And so GG explains he's upset because she's in a play and she has to kiss somebody. Okay, I believe they call those people actors. You know, I'm not sure what they call, but I guess Shalom must call them, you know, tramps. Because he doesn't understand, like, this is a job. So he was really upset. He was really upset because she had to kiss somebody in a play. What? And when I say he was upset, I'm lying to you. Now, I know I promised I wouldn't lie. So let me clarify it. He went into a rage. Okay? Now, don't leave in my comments. It wasn't a rage. In my eyes, it was a rage. He was like, you're gonna kiss someone else? And she was like, calm down, Shalom. And, you know, Reza pointed out the obvious. Like, Shalom means peace in whatever language it is. But he wasn't acting peaceful. You know, what's the opposite of peace? Douche? He was acting douchey. Did I make up a word? Okay, so anyway, he was really being ridiculous. He was yelling, and she was trying to calm him down, and Reza came to calm him down, and Mike came to calm him down, and MJ, everyone was trying to calm him down. He was like, you don't understand. And then Reza says to MJ, well, you know, this is how the men are in their culture. Now, what? Like, okay, fine. Maybe cultures are different, but you know, Gigi's not, you know, the typical Persian culture. She's like American, and not even a good American. She's like, you know, thuggish. Just, you know, just a little. Is there such thing as a Persian thug? Because if there is, you know, there might not be. She might have created a new category. You know, she was trying to be calm about his ridiculous accusations, being upset because she has a job, basically. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem if my husband was an actor. You know, you get up there, you do what you got to do, telling and all, you know, to get paid. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think, you know, I'm just saying, but, you know, according to Shalom, it's a disgrace, and that he left his family for her, and she does this to him. Now, Reza was he understood all of it. He understood what this is how Shalom acts because of his culture, and he was kind of calm with it. And he said that, you know, and not only the culture, the religious differences. So, you know, he better be glad Reza was there, you know, because then Gigi started yelling, and the whole thing just blew up. And Shalom, everyone tried to talk to him. He didn't care. He ended up walking out. Done. Bye. And left. Like, what? Only to do. So I was like, good, because I really needed a commercial break. It was a commercial break. Because I was like, oh my God. Something's wrong with Shalom. You know, I think what's that? You know, in a nice way. What's the nicest word I can use for him? He's insane. You know, so, you know, I needed a break because it was just too much yelling for me. So when they came back from the commercial break, I was so glad, you know, no offense, that Shalom was gone, you know, but only to find out he was in Gigi's room. You know what, everyone? I don't want to be mean, but I'm just going to say, I think that Shalom and Gigi are the new Bobby and Whitney. They're the new They're the Persian Bobby and Whitney. It's insane. So Shalom is back. He's in her bed. GG comes downstairs to inform everybody, not only is he back, but they're engaged. I feel used. I really feel used. Like, I like them. But, you know, if I would have known they would have gotten back together in the next scene, I probably just would, like, you know, went to go make me some popcorn or something. Like, because I was emotionally drained. But, you know, everyone was happy for them. I hope this is not, you know, I really hope these two aren't the new Bobby and Whitney. They're going to be in the news every 5 weeks, breaking up, yelling, arguing. I hate him. He's dirt under my nails. Next week, hey, we're back together. I don't know if I could take it anymore. You know, it was quite draining when Bobby and Whitney was around. Now I have a part 2. But, you know, congratulations. I mean, right? You two lovebirds. Let's just move on. So when Gigi was so upset after Shalom left, Adam came down to console her. He said, are you okay? How is everything? I love Adam. If Adam wasn't married to Reza, I would be totally pushing up on Adam. Gay or not, I don't care. Like, I would try to turn him because that's how much I like him. He is just the perfect specimen. He's caring. You do remember when, you know, I hate to bring up old times, but when Asa left him at the altar, Reza left him at the altar, you know, and he was upset about it, but he still was like, he's just loving and sweet and the best thing that ever happened to Reza. You know, no offense. I like you, Reza, but not so much if Adam was, you know, gonna be gone, you know, so I'm glad he's around. So Adam and Reza decide to talk to a rabbi because they want to raise their child in the Jewish culture, and so they went to go talk to a Jewish rabbi. Are all rabbis Jewish? Okay, here I go showing my ignorance again. And he was a gay rabbi, so they went to go talk to him. This scene almost brought me to tears. And I am not a crybaby wench. I'm not. That's not my style. I'm not a crybaby. But I feel like Reza was being really open about his fears and concerns. And he answered a lot of questions. He was like, how do I explain to my child that he has 2 fathers? And the rabbi said, you just be honest. Hello? If you lie, it brings more problems to a situation. You have to tell the truth. You know, I don't think anyone had told Mike that. Remember last year when he kept, you know, lying to Jessica? You know, no offense. You know, we got some real liars in this group. And so the rabbi gave great advice. You don't lie. Lies make every situation worse. You know, and the rabbi said that, you know, the child's not going to care as long as the child gets love. And Reza started crying. And I think he started crying because I think he looked at the rabbi like, okay, he saw that the rabbi could do it, and it probably clicked in him, this is something I can do. Think for a little bit. He was a little scared. I think that, this is my opinion, so don't start leaving me crybaby comments. I think he was a little bit scared and Adam was pushing him a little bit. But after with the rabbi, I think it's a mutual decision. Like, they're going to have the best baby ever because Adam is a jewel. I mean, Reza's okay too. He's more like a rhinestone, but Adam is a diamond. He is just, I love Adam. I like, you know, Reza too. You know, I wear rhinestones sometimes, so that's not an insult, right? Okay, so I love them two together, and I think they're going to raise a great child, and it's going to enhance their life. I'm just glad that finally Reza's down with it, so when I saw him crying, it brought a little joy to my heart. So in this episode, Mike finalized his divorce to Jessica, and he was hesitant. You know, he was hurt. He was like, you know, you just lie to yourself until you get over something. He was like, you know, it's for the best, and you know, it's time to move on. He's saying it's time to move on. You know, some people never move on. That might be you, Mike. I mean, I feel like the ball is in Jessica's court, and if she wants a divorce, you know, what can he do? So everyone went out to dinner again. This group really likes, you know, their food. I'm just saying, they go to dinner like 2 or 3 times, you know, episode. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. So they were at another dinner, And so Mike was telling the group that his, divorce was final. And Jay says, well, how is Jessica these days? And he got this look of pain on his face that he always gets when you talk about Jessica. And I feel really, really bad because he is hurt and he knows he has lost a good thing. And I'm sure he has beat himself up 1,001 times. Like, why did I do that? I mean, why did you do it, Mike? I'm just, wondering. I feel bad. I feel bad because his heart is broken. And sometimes, and I'm not hoping this isn't you, Mike, but sometimes people never get over it. But all of his friends acknowledged he still loves her. And it was a very sad thing to watch because, it's not something he can fix. And sometimes in everybody's life, not just Mike, sometimes people make what I call irreversible decisions. You do something that you cannot fix. And you just have to live with the consequences and promise yourself you're going to do better next time. But those are the most painful lessons to learn. And it's not just Mike, it's everybody has those choices in life where you make bad decisions and there's nothing you can do about it. But unfortunately, his bad decision involved his wife. Ugh. I feel bad for him. I don't know why I feel bad for, a cheater. No offense. But, you are a cheater. I hope you find somebody else and, you find you're happy. I really hope that you find you're happy. And the next time you find you're happy, don't cheat on her, okay? I still love you, cheater. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, there wasn't really too much more going on, as if we needed more to go on. This episode was crazy. It was, up and down. Like, these relationships are crazy. Like, really crazy. But I can't take my eyes off of it. So you know where I'll be next week. Thanks for watching. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.